Hey, there we go. Well, welcome to those joining the video. And thank you for joining when you do get in here, those get in. Um, I hope you have a great afternoon slash evening slash whatever time zone you're in. And we've had some stretch of beautiful days up here in northwestern Vermont. Beautiful fall weather, 60s, sometimes low 70s, sunny, dry, which is something we haven't had much this summer. There's dry weather. It looks like the whole week's going to stay dry. So anyway, let's turn that down. I have my cell phone on for backup here. And yeah, so we had like I said, get out there and enjoy some beautiful weather. And I hope everybody else that's out there in the internet world is having a great day and or evening. And I'm going to put some comment out here real quick. Give me a second. I don't type very well, so it takes me time sometimes. Oops. Already got a typo in here. My thing here. Hang on. Can't spell the word description, apparently. Good thing spell check catches me. Oh my goodness, can't spell the word please now. For a person who worked on computers for the majority of my life, you'd think I could learn how to type better than that. Anyway, welcome. Like I said, hope everybody's doing well. I have got, as I hope you saw, if you didn't see the preview, that's okay. You will be able to figure out what's going on pretty quickly. And we do have, I did throw a few more items on my list besides what you saw in the preview. It was in the preview, so there will be some things in there that I just didn't have time to set up in the video. So let me see what else is new here. Not much else, I guess. Like I said, I'm going to give you a weather report for here, and I don't get too much into other than that talking here. And I hope you don't mind my switching evenings so often. I apologize for that. It's a busy life with grandchildren and things like that, and just seems like every time I think I'm going to have a free evening to do something, it gets postponed. And so originally I was trying to shoot for Monday evenings, and I think I still will. I think next week I'll try and shoot for Monday. No, Monday won't be Monday. Monday I'll be on with someone else. So I will be on with Flippin' Flamingos on Monday. So, and if you're not subscribed to her, you should. Let's check them out. They're down in the southern part of the United States, and they've been around a while, and they have some great stuff to show. So I hope that you will join us on Monday. I think that's the date, October 2nd. So that's the day after my eldest grandson's birthday, which right now was not too much plans in the making right now. We have, my oldest grandson is playing at the nightclub, at a brewery again Saturday. So hopefully we'll get to see that. But there's a bit of COVID going through the family, and so we may have to wait and see if we get our tests come out okay before we go. So we'll see. But yeah, the new strain of COVID. It's hitting some folks here that have never had COVID. So so far nobody's drastically ill, so that's good. Okay. I guess I can get started on some stuff here, which means I'm going to switch cameras, and hopefully you can hear me okay as well. And I hope tonight we don't have the same glitches we had last time with the stream freezing up. So let me clipboard out of the way here. I'm sorry. Got to reposition the view. Throw it on the floor. Anyway, all right. So let me bring this up. Let's see. I may have to reposition some lighting here. Hang on. Make sure that's maxed out too. Okay, good. Okay, so what you're seeing here is a very unusual teapot. And so you put it out there. This is calling it the teapot with a hole in it. It is definitely a artisan type item. Maybe I should even call that an artisan teapot. And I think it's pretty interesting looking. And I don't think it doesn't look like it's been used. I mean, there's no staining or anything in it, and I'll show you that in a minute. So let's throw that out there for a good deal here. We'll start that with $8 here, and I'll take you through it. This little piece of paper, that's just my inventory tag that's on there. Sorry. If I don't do that, I do lose track of where things came from and what I paid for them, and if I paid for them. So some of the stuff obviously may come from our personal collection or from family heirlooms or whatever. So there's the top. See, it's very, very clean. No chips, cracks, anything like that. The inside is just spotless. If anything, all I see in there is dust. The bottom does have some initials on it. I don't know if it'll show up on camera. Let me bring it up close slowly here so it doesn't go out of focus. I'm going to turn it, I think. You may or may not be able to see that there on the edge of the thing. I think it's K. Let me see. I did try to figure this out one out. I have it upside down. It's JKC. It's really not easy to see, but let's see if I get to hit the light just right. There it is. Nope, that's upside down. Try again. Well, anyway, there we go. The K shows up really nicely. So anyway, that's the beast. And there's the other side. And like you've seen the bottom. And it's in really, really clean condition, excellent shape. And that is a cute little teapot. If nothing else, it's nice decor. You can stick this on in your kitchen on the shelf if it fits your decor for color scheme or whatever. And it becomes a conversation piece as to why did the artist do that. But I mean, obviously, I don't say it's oven or stovetop safe. I would say you pour the hot water in there with the tea and make your tea in the teapot, but don't put the teapot itself to heat the water. It may be made as maybe I'm not sure how the glazing and how it would handle the heat. So, but it is glazed on the inside, which is usually a good indication of quality. So anyway, alrighty. We talked about that for long enough for people to figure out whether they're interested in it or not. So we will pass on that one for now, and that's okay. And move on to the next item. Let me grab my list. Let me talk about that and with the hole. Okay. I mentioned one thing that I'm doing tonight that during in the preview that I have never done before. I wouldn't even want to guess, but I know I have well in excess of 5,000 sports cards and collector cards, from Pokemon to baseball cards to hockey to football to basketball to TV shows, including some vintage TV shows like Gunsmoke and Star Trek. But that's not what I'm showing tonight. I am showing baseball cards tonight, and if I can reach them, they're kind of out of my reach here a little bit. I have several of these, and they are brand new. Let me get this out of the way. And they are from 1991. And you saw that, like I said, there was one example shown in the preview. So I will show the top here. You can see it's Series 1 Don Russ Baseball 1991 Puzzle and Cards. And I have 10 of these. And it says it's featuring a Willie Stargell puzzle. Now, each one is different, so at least it appears to be. I mean, the cards, when I see the cards on them, they are not the same cards. So let me put the camera down so you can see that better. And then I'll show you an example of some of the others. If there's something that jumps out at you. So, like I said, I have several of them. Goodness gracious. I will let these go for, I will do this a buy it now for, oh goodness. I'll say $5 if there's any interest. And so there's a little bit of room left to be made if you want to put. So there's another set here. This one's got Mark Williamson, Al Newman. I can't make out that name there. And then, as you see on the back, you can see the puzzle pieces on the back. Same thing here. Oh, it looks like it's a different puzzle. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. But anyway, this one has Kevin Morton, Steve Owen, and somebody else I can't make out. This one has Greg Harris, Greg Olson, and another puzzle on the back there. And this one has Jeff Hewson, Dave Johnson, and another picture there. And there's the puzzle on the back of that one. So, and I say I have 10 of these. If there's any 10 sets, I guess I should call them sets, right? Sets are available. If they're interested, I can show the others and see if there's any. And if there's maybe there's a particular one you say, oh, I want that one because it's got so and so on it. I got, like I said, that's 4 of the 10 I just showed. And so it's $5 each set, not for the total. If there's any interest. And if not, like I said, never tested whether anybody watching these auctions of mine are into baseball at all, but these are all from 1991. They're all Don Russ cards. And like I said, they all feature a Willie Stargell puzzle. So that's what made me think it's all the same puzzle. Oh, I didn't even go through it. There's 9 puzzle pieces in there, 45 trading cards. So that's not a bad deal, I think, for $5. If there's any interest, let me see. Let me grab the others here and see. I'll just read off the names rather than. So this one has Kevin Romine, Greg Grebeck. This says Keith Miller and Dwight Gooden. Dwight Gooden, there's a name that I know. This one has Langston Witt and Mitch Williams. This one has Todd Steidelmeyer. Oh, that's another name I know. And Jody Reed. This one has Joel Skinner and Mike Schooler. And again, here's another one with Dwight Gooden and Tim Jones. So those are the cards that are out there. And I'm not seeing any interest in the folks that are out there, so that's okay. Like I said, I thought I'd just throw it out there. Most of the other cards I have in the boxes and boxes of cards I have are not in original packaging like that. I have 1 or 2 that are never been out of the package, but and a lot of them that are in the hardcover. So, but okay, we will pass for now on the baseball cards, and that's okay. You see, what will we try next? I don't. We'll get into some of the jewelry in a bit. I do have a fair amount of jewelry tonight, as you saw. Some of the jewelry in the preview. I've got this really cute little porcelain vase in the box I'll take it out of the box. It doesn't look like it's ever been used. It's pretty, of course, made in China, as most of them are. It's something that was distributed by Eastern retailers. Looks like it's in excellent shape. I didn't see any damage to it anywhere. And again, it was in the original box. Let me get my camera down a little lower so you get a better angle of it there. There we go. And let's see here. Baseball currency off the list. And this is the porcelain vase. Okay, LG. I really didn't look this guy up. So we're just going to call this porcelain vase. Oh, we'll say $5. Start on that. It's brand. To me, it looks like it's brand new. It's not. It may be vintage. I have no idea. But it's quite colorful and pretty. I don't even know what kind of bird that's supposed to be, but maybe not an oriole. What, grosbeak maybe? I'm only saying that from the orange. But anyway, that's what it looks like. Really pretty. And let me mark that on my list that there's something to show. There we go. And then we'll go on to something else. I'm just trying to decide what to show next. Oh, let's do that. Okay, we'll pass for now on this. Oh, I'm not typing. Try that again. Okay, I'll take that out of the way. Put it back in the box. And we'll see here. I've got a knife in the original box. It says Kershaw by name. And of course, everything is. And it says Kershaw on there as a brand. And this is brand new. It is the locking blade. I don't know why it's set like that, but anyway, let's see here. What was I gonna? We'll start this at $8. Calling it a pocket knife, kind of a big pocket knife, but goodness. It is brand new. It's got a nice edge on it. I'm not even going to try to touch that edge. It says 1830 patented on that side. And then the manufacturer's name is Kershaw Speed Safe. Like that. And to be honest, I've never even tried to see how this closes. I'll have to figure that one out. Oh, I see. Close it. You see this little serrated edge here? You just push in on that. It closes. Okay. So that would be a nice gift for somebody if you're looking for early, if you're doing any early Christmas shopping and you want to get somebody a nice little brand new knife. distributed by a company called Kershaw. And even have their website on there. So, excuse me. Time for another sip of water. Okay. We'll do one more item here. Okay. Set that aside. Pass for now on that. Again, if somebody sees this later on, I'll just email me and say, hey, I'll buy that from you. Okay, let's see. Let's go for our first piece of jewelry. Oh, what can I grab here? Oh, that one works. It's untangled. Yep, it's untangled. That's the second piece of something on here. Okay, I have got a really interesting bracelet. Now, it's not an expensive bracelet, so, but it is a theme. And I'm going to show some of the items on here, and one of them should be a giveaway. There's the theme. Let me set that there. That is not, these are not stones, these are acrylic. None of the charms are meant that I looked at, could I see any markings? So I'm going to assume they are not silver. But it is a Wizard of Oz themed bracelet. And we'll start that at $6. Only because it's Wizard of Oz. It's there's the Yellow Brick Road. And oh, it's like a megaphone. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Oh, there's the Tin Man's hat. No, I don't know what that is. Tin Man's hat? I don't know. Is there a marking on that? I haven't seen the marking. See. There's Toto. There's a wand. The shoes again. Witch's hat and broom. The red slippers. So anyway, I thought somebody might be interested in something like that. Wizard of Oz themed bracelet. And we will then withdraw that shortly here. And for this one, we grab a display. Goodness. I'm going to hold this in my hand, I guess. All right, we'll pass for now on that. And I've got a cute little necklace with a super long chain. I should measure it before I pop it up there. It has, why, 32-inch chain. That's long. And if I can get it to stay on the display, I'd be happy. It is just a silver tone chain, small chain, with an acorn on the bottom, so very fall theme. I think that's just glass acorn. and silver tone cap. And the chain itself, like I said, is 32 inches long. Really, really long. But here's the, show that up close. If we get the focus. And you can have an amber colored glass. Let's see if we can get the light to hit that right. There you go. You can see it does catch the light nicely if you have it positioned correctly for the camera. For that, I had $6 again for that. I'm just going to call this the acorn necklace. $6. Buy it now. If there's any interest. Okay. Okay, and let me see here. We'll stick with the jewelry theme here in a minute. Another piece of jewelry, kind of holiday themed. That's not too soon for that. Okay, we'll pass for now on the bracelet, on the necklace. And set that aside. Those of you that are familiar with Lucinda, I've got what they call a Lucinda house pin. Obviously, it's a Christmassy theme with Santa Claus on it. And you can see, sorry, the string is my inventory there. House pins by Lucinda. Let me set that down here without the tag being in the way. Oh goodness, $7 start on that. If you've looked up Lucinda pins, you know that they can go for quite a bit. So hopefully that's something might be interested in. And she was originally based in Maine. I'm told that she has moved. I don't remember where to, but to another state. But this is one of her pins, and this is I think this is a fairly vintage one of hers. If they're even being made anymore, I don't know. But just know that she used to be in Maine and has moved. It does say Santa's Village on the top, if you can read that. And of course, with Santa and some presents. A picture of a sleigh. Okay. Again, if you're watching this later, I'm more than happy to set something by email. My email's across the bottom of the screen there. Okay. And sticking with the jewelry theme, got a nice little jewelry. Oh, knocking my legs over here. Nice little crystal jewelry box with a silver tone top. We'll start this at $5. If there's any interest in that, and I'll show you some better details here in a minute. shed some light on the subject. Actually, I need to adjust my big light. I think I'll bring it down a little bit. That might help. It's kill some of those shadows a little bit. So there's the top, and it actually has a mirrored top. Cool, huh? So it's a pretty good mirror, actually. And then the top is this nice little pattern through it. This is quite heavy, actually. I didn't see any markings on this anywhere. And then the glass itself, it's like a bit of a cut glass, and there's a little bit of an imperfection there in the glass. You use it to set whatever you want in it, jewelry, or rings, or keepsakes, whatever. It measures, I should say, it does measure about 3.5 inches across, looks like, and about just shy of 2 inches tall. And we will move on to the next item. It's not seeing any comments in the chat. If you're out there, don't be afraid to say hello. You can if you're just more comfortable lurking, that's okay too. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, it was a lot of Ray done in the preview, so let's do some of that. Start with one I thought my wife in particular thought was really cute. This is Ray Dunn, and it's Peeps' Sake. Let me get the light over this so you can see it better. There we go. Peeps' Sake. And I didn't write that one down on my list. I'm bad. Gee, burps. Can't believe I did that. Pardon me, rather write it down. Okay, let me fix my light here so it doesn't move on me. Here we go. I'll show you more of the details here in a second. Oops. Goodness. Obviously, this is a play on word, Pete's sake. We'll start this at, what did I? I thought sure I'd written that one down. We'll start this at $8. How's that sound? Is it any interest in that? Ray Dunn, Peep's Sake. And there's the Ray Dunn logo, of course, on the bottom. You see the bottom is pretty clean. I think there's no more scratches on it than there would have been. It's a little dusty on the inside, but I don't think it's ever been used. I think it's just dust from being on the shelf. And there's all the back side. Typical Ray Dunn, but this is a kind of a baby, what I call baby blue, pale blue color with the black lettering. It's typical of the Ray Dunn font. It's number 202 on there, I guess. It does say make it hot in microwave, dishwasher safe. Artisan collection by Magenta. For that little guy. big guy, actually. He's a pretty good sized mug, actually. This mug is 4.5 inches tall, about 3.5 inches across. It's a little bit larger than your typical Ray Dunn mug, I think, from what I have handled in the past. That is what we have for Ray Dunn, one of the Ray Dunn items. Okay, and pardon me while I grab another sip of water. Okay, let's go to some more jewelry. It's another necklace. So, yes, while we're get that redone, sitting there on the screen, let me set this up. And then it'll be easy to show. Okay, so we'll pass for now. On the redone, that's okay. Let's get that out of the way. All right, so this is a gold-toned herringbone necklace. And we'll get the camera up on the angle so you can see it here. Very pretty. I measured it at 18 inches. Sorry, it's not on there very straight, is it? There are no markings on it that I could find, and I'll bring it up closer so you can see the pattern. But we'll call this gold tone herringbone necklace. Oh, start this at $4. Get this up close, and I don't know how this is going to work against the outline. I knew that was going to happen with the black. It's fine when you're back, but when you bring it up close, it just isn't happy. So we'll show it on my hand here, and there's the clasp. It is not your typical clasp. It's one of these pull apart kind of things. I don't know what there's a name for them. It's not a toggle, but that's the type of clasp it is. No markings anywhere on this that I could find. There's the clasp. There's what the chain looks. I can see it's why it's called herringbone. Bring my hand up there so it's better like that. Get a better view of it. Again, it hangs. It looks nicely. It looks nice on the thing as long as it's not too close. And then the light seems to overwhelm it with all black. So I warn that you don't try to bring that too close. But it does hang nicely. Looks very, very, very nice. And at $4 is a good deal. But not seeing any interest, so we will pass now and move on to something else. Okay, I have some rather unique pieces tonight too. And a couple that you may some who have seen some of my auctions in the past may have seen before. So, and that's okay. I still think they're unique enough items that should be shown again. But I do have quite a few of the Murano bead bracelets, as you saw in the preview, and I'll show you this first one here. This one is kind of a red and dark red pattern to it, with even some square beads. Put my thumb out of the way so the light hits it better. The light's not doing it justice tonight for some reason. Let me reposition my light. See if that helps. Yeah, that's better. to set this down. You can see it better. Get my clipboard out of the way. Again, this tag, let me get this tag out of here. It's just an inventory tag. Okay. Rhino beaded bracelet. Start this at $10. And as I've mentioned, if you're new to me, I've mentioned this before. They sort of look like they're sort of like Pandora in appearance. And some of the beads are marked 925 for the metal core. Maybe on this one, maybe not. It varies from bracelet to bracelet, and I have others. So this is the first one. And it has little charms on there. You can see this little fellow on here. This one's got a dog, a little boy. Here's the clasp. Again, if you're familiar with this type of necklace, bracelet, you can see it's a very strong core, and it can take it. Some of these you can take apart. They unscrew, so you can redo it if you wanted to. I don't see any of these beads being marked, but there's an owl, and there's a butterfly. So there's that one. And I have 5 available. So what I'll do is we'll call this one number 1. Oh, my tag here. We'll set that aside. Why is that doing it to me? So I think we'll do it this way. I think we'll start, the highest bid gets to pick one, and I will number them here. So as we show them, here's the second one, number 2. And let me get this on my hand there so I can see it better. This one has orange and some, I would call it burgundy maybe, a little bit of blue. The charm here is a tractor, a leaf, grapes, a bee. Turn my hand slower so keep it in focus here. Again, I apologize for the tag. So there's that one. We'll call this one number 2. Okay. This one has green, and purple, and yellow. And it has a fish and a bug. Looks like a butterfly, this kind of thing. There's a tree of life kind of thing. A moose. This one's got a variety of charms on it. And a skunk. That looks like a skunk to me anyway. So there's that one. We'll call that number 3. Doesn't help when I drop them. This is a shorter one. This one's like probably a 7 and maybe a 7 and a 7.5. Blue, blue, multicolor there. This one has a hot air balloon, Statue of Liberty, Eiffel Tower, a heart, intertwined hearts. So I think it was that. So yeah, there's the Eiffel Tower one. Same type of clasp on all of these, pretty much. So This is number 4. And last but not least, number 5. Also blue, mostly predominantly blue and silver. And charms, of course. This one has a snowflake, turtle, diamond shaped thing. It has some words on it that I can't make out. I'm holding it right now. An apple. And that is number 5. So there they are, all 5 Murano bracelets. And the highest goes to the highest bidder for $10. They got a choice, I should say. Clarify myself here. Again, this is the first one. Second one. The third one. The fourth one. I'm tangling myself up here. And the fifth one. Okay. Alrighty. Well, we'll pass then. Again, if somebody sees this later, just send me a note. Okay. Let's go to some more. Let me see. We can skip the. That there. This is an interesting little item. I think it was in the preview. This is a Yankee Candle. What they call it, a Yankee Candle shade. You put the candle there, and this goes over the candle. And this is made by Yankee Candle Company. Copyright Ellen Kranz. I assume she's the designer, made exclusively for Yankee Candle. But you can see there's definitely a Christmas theme to it, with the color scheme. And we'll start this. Yankee Candle shade. Oh, goodness. $8. If there's any interest in that. Again, this is it's all ceramic or porcelain. Put Yankee Candle. Told you set the candle there, and then this goes over the candle. That's a 2-piece set. Oh, and if there's anything that people are looking at either later or now that you're interested in, something I may not have planned to show, but I might have it within reach, please put a note in the chat, or if it's later on, send me an email. I mean, I have some stuff sitting next to me, like, for example, amethyst crystals and stilbite crystals and citrine. I think there's a Herkimer diamond I had at one time here. Yeah, there it is. And some quartz crystals and things like that. So all within reach. I also have some Joan Rivers pins, which I showed last time. But if there's any interest in Joan Rivers pins, I have those. Couple. Like I said, I showed one last time. I have another one that I brought up with me. Okay, we'll pass for now on that. That's fine. And we'll set that aside. Safe place. And let's try. Oops, sorry, got the microphone here. What did I put that on my list? Oh, there it is. So I have this really unusual set. I want to set that there. It's copper and crystals. It looks like little crystals. And I'm going to get the board here to show the necklace better. I think I'll do this on my other board. Give me a minute. And there is a name on this. It's called baked beads. Yeah. And so we'll put that on this. So that's kind of what the, oops, a little too close. Back up a little bit here. There's the necklace. I'll zoom in here so you can see it. Kind of a copper tone finish. And with the little, I'm assuming it's acrylic, but it could be, they're really shiny, they're acrylic. So beads there, and then copper tone. And the clasp is, kind of got a glimpse of it when I was showing the tag. See the copper finish, or kind of a copper tone finish. Baked beads. And then the bracelet itself that goes with it. Get that on camera better here. There we go. It's kind of a light purplish color beads. Let me see if I can get that to stay in my hand without sliding off. Again, this one has got the same baked beads tag on it and clasp. Yeah, maybe it shows better that way. Very pretty. And so the set is in the box. Comes in the box. So we're going to call this a copper tone because I think it's copper, but it's not marked. So necklace and bracelet. And we'll start this at $10. Again, you can see that it's by a company called Baked Beads. That's the bracelet again. And there's the necklace. I didn't get jewel length on the necklace. Let me check that real quick, but I think it looks like it's going to be about 16 or so. Yep, I'll call it 16. I'll call the necklace 16. Stay on there. There we go. Not hanging it very well anyway. There we go. So, and that's a it's by Baked Beads. Okay. Well, we'll pass for now on that. And we'll go to the, I did mention in the preview that I had a music box, and I do have a music box. I'm going to show that next. And it's a cutie. Bring the camera down better here so you can see it. So this is Music Box, and it plays the Hawaiian wedding song. I know I'm going to misspell Hawaii here. We'll start this at 12. I misspelled Hawaiian. I know I did. There we go. Thank goodness for spell check. My apologies. I should know better. I was actually a spelling champ in 8th grade. Okay. You can see somebody had their name on it from 1989, so it tells you how old this thing is. The sticker is my inventory sticker. So this is a Hawaiian wedding song. We'll wind this baby up. Okay, that is the Hawaiian wedding song. I have no idea. I would not recognize that tune. I apologize for not knowing that, but I just guess I wouldn't. Where am I? Oh, there it is. Oh, there's a label on the back here. Probably the manufacturer. It's most likely that because it's a Japanese. I'm sure knowing most of these is probably Senkyo movement inside. It does say UCT CI Japan on it. Looks like some residue of a sticker on there. Again, it is dusty. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, I got this really elaborate piece of jewelry here. Let me see if there's any interest in this. Oh, I pull that out of the way here. Oops. Pardon me, I just got to untangle the jewelry here a bit while that plays. This is a very busy piece of jewelry. It's got amber colored glass and beach charms, and I'm going to show it against the white board, I think. And it's on a silver tone chain. Okay, so let's pull that out of the way. And we'll show this very busy necklace. Like I said, it's amber tone, amber colored glass necklace, and beach charms. So we'll say let's pass for now on the first thing. Let's do that. Pass for now on that, and amber color with beach charms necklace. Oh, $7. We'll show it up close here. It's quite busy, as you can see, but it has, let me take it out of my hands here. You see there's a feather, there's a clamshell, there's a seashell there, various amber colored beads, all in the silver chain, and a little more seed beads here, amber colored seed beads, another seashell there, another star there, another star there, very busy. Not sure why there's a cross on there, but okay. Whoever made this, but it's all silver tone on a adjustable chain with a lobster claw, no markings of manufacturer or anything like that on there. And I would say, let me take the thing to its full length. It is, let's move this out of the way here for a second. To its full length, it is 20 inches. So, I don't know if there'd be someone interested in that. Maybe if nothing else, for somebody who's into doing their own thing, just using it for parts and pieces, that's fine too. But it is quite a mixture of items on it. So I thought I'd throw that out there and see if there's any interest. And then we'll move on to some more jewelry. No, do just the two really. So let's go some more redone. Got some redone. Okay, we'll pass for now on this. Put that back away. Pardon me while I move things around a bit. Okay. How about, and I apologize if you'd rather say Mrs. and Mr. or whatever, but that's just the way they set them down. Mr. and Mrs. Redone bowls. Okay. We'll start this at $12 for the set. So, any interest in Mr. and Mrs. Redone bowls? Again, see the Redone, a little bit of sticker residue in there. Apologize for that. But it's an artisan collection by Magenta. Again, always the usual warning: may get hot in microwave. No issues with any of either of these. They're very clean. Well, dusty, covered in dust. I'll say that. Like I said, vintage dust is what I am, and that's what it is. This is got some dust on it. So, but I would assume whoever gets these, or whoever wants these, will probably clean them. So, but let's see here. They are about 5 1/4 inches, 5.5 inches, 5.5 inches across, about 2.5 inches tall. Obviously, bowl, spherical shaped, and there's matching sizes. And yep, they're equal, as they should be. And Mr. and Mrs. bowls for whatever, soup, cereal, chips, snacks, whatever. M&Ms, whatever you want to put in them. But there they are for $12 start on this for the set. Okay. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm gonna just trying to keep track of what I'm doing here. Oh yeah, I haven't shown those yet. Okay. Well, no interest in that. Pass for now. Like I said, I apologize. I know Wednesdays is my. I don't think I've ever done a Wednesday for these auctions of mine that I can recall. I will try and get back to my normal Monday schedule next week. Okay, this was in the preview. These are my Skitters Yankees baseball, Yankees team, Major League Baseball slippers. I guess you call them slippers. This is size for ages 18 to 24 months. They call it a shoe size of 6 to 7. And they are. Here's the back. As I said, these are the 18 to 24 months on there, according to this thing. They still have the cardboard inserts. I don't see any wear on these things. Maybe the person that had them wasn't a Yankees fan. But size 6-7. I guess they call them Skitters, I guess. I don't know what else to call them because that's the name of the brand. Skitters shoes. And we'll start those at, let's say $8. If there's any interest. To be honest, I never really checked to see what these. It's one of the things I did not look up. I'm usually pretty good about looking things up. And I have not done so with these. So I'm giving you a good deal at $8. Yep, I just looked them up. So yep, cool. So I hope if somebody's interested out there, even if you want to just buy them and resell them, it's perfectly fine. There's somebody reading on myskitters.com. Packaging is a little dusty, but otherwise good condition. There's some sticker residue on the back. Looks like. Again, easily resolved. I didn't even take them out of the package. I left them right in there as they are. So, okay. We'll pass for now on those. And again, if somebody sees these later and say, "Oh, hey, I know somebody as a toddler, that age, and they're a Yankees fan," which I know I'm in New England and everybody thinks you're a Red Sox fan, but there are a lot of Yankees fans here in Vermont. As well as in Maine where I grew up, surprisingly. So, okay. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about these. I showed these in the preview, and I'm gonna have to back this up quite a bit, I think, to show it and see if we can cut the glare down somehow. Do that. There we go. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. My light is adjustable here. Hang on a second. White mode. There we go. Okay. So these are called Salvino's Baby Boomers, 1999 series. Let me get that light glare. Here we go. If I just tilt it a little bit, get the glare away. If I tilt the light up, so it doesn't. There we go. That's still picking up on it. Okay. We'll just use the one big light and put that back there. This one's Garcia Parra and John Valentine. And the reason I'm setting it so far back is you'll see why. I have 5 of these, but they're all different. So they are the 1999 series of Baby Bammers baseball. It's called the Baseball Hall of Bammers. And it says for all ages. So hang on. Starting bid of $5 for choice. So here's the first. Let me bring it up close now that we don't have the glare. See, it's as bad. Let's see if I can get that there a little bit. Oops, there we go. Oh, might be if I point it down. Yeah, that works too. Bounce the. Okay, so there's Garcia Parra. You can see the name on the back of the bear. And the other one is John Valentine. Next one is Jose Canseco and Wade Boggs. Both names I know very well. They're blue. These are all in the original packaging. The next one is Juan Gonzalez and Rusty Greer. Turn this down a little bit. Here. No, that didn't help at all. Okay. That's the third one. You can see I even have a price sticker on there to remind me what I was going to ask to start. This is Jeff Bagwell and Ken Caminiti. And last but not least, we have Kevin Brown and Gary Sheffield. Gary I know very well. I've had him on my fantasy league for many, off and on over the years. Don't do that anymore, but it was fun when I did fantasy baseball. And so there they are, all in their original packaging. I don't even know what the little... It says retain tags for reference for ages 3 and up, surface wash, handmade in China, Salvinos, baby boomers, and then, oh, I should show the bag. So you can see all the different ones that are available for that series. And they were $19.95 when they originally came out. So starting this at $5 is a pretty good deal. I mean, you would think something from 24 years ago would be interesting to see get a better deal. And looks like somebody marked off the ones they had on here, whoever the previous owner was. But yeah, these were $19.95 originally. I'm asking the starting price of $5. I think that's a pretty good deal. If you're a baseball fan, and again, this is my second baseball theme type thing tonight. The other was the baseball cards at the beginning. And even if you're just, just want to reminisce about baseball, you have it there to remind you. And we'll take those away. And pardon me while I put them in a safe place back here. So, okay. Again, they're all the same on the back. Baseball Hall of Famers. Okay. Pass for now. All right, let's see here. Oh, let's do another Ray Dunn. Like I said, I have a lot of Ray Dunn stuff that I wanted to go through tonight. Keep this. Hang on a second. I'm trying to keep my pile of stuff from falling over. I have 2 Ray Dunn dishes that I'm going to show. And Let's cut this at $8 for choice. So the first one says love truly and madly. And oops, I had a sticker on the back. I should have taken off. There we go. Pardon me. I didn't mean to put that there. Just to show it is Ray Dunn. So probably has a sticker on it too then, yep. And some things I can put stickers for showing what they are. And I write on them. This one says kiss like you mean it. And there's the Ray Dunn logo on the back. These are brand new and never been used. Again, let me show it again up close. Oh, let's see. Looks like about at its widest point about 8 inches across and about 8 inches that way as well on both of these. And they're not deep. They're, overall height is about 3/4 of an inch. So they're not a deep hardened. They are dusty. But love truly and madly. And kiss like you mean it. Again, Ray Dunn. Artisan, as they always say, the artisan collection. They all say that, I guess. Okay. Show that. Show that. I'm not crossing things off my list here, so pardon me. Okay. Now we got a little bit more to go, and then I'm going to wrap it up for the evening here pretty soon. We'll just set those back there for the moment, and we will pass for now on those. Okay. I got a pair of earrings, and these are earrings that have been around a while. I know that because these earrings that we made probably 30 years ago. They are either on sterling hooks or sterling plated hooks. They are tarnished a little bit, so they will have to be cleaned up. But they are a very pretty earring. They are cloisonné. You see those with a strapped hook and bead. That's one side, and the other side is the same. Blue bead. They say there's some tarnish on the hook, so they will need a little bit of cleaning. But, $6 is what I'm going to say for those. Type that in here. I'm trying to type with one hand while I show you on the other. Very pretty earrings. They hang nicely. I wish I had a card to show them on, but I don't. Kind of grabbed them at the last minute. Just to show you how they hang. Okay. Okay. We'll pass for now on that. Excuse me. It's time for a drink of water. Okay. I want to show this because it wasn't the preview, so I wanted to make sure that people had a chance. This is a Swedish-made doll. It's out of the way here. It may throw off the focus a little bit. Bring the camera up. Back this up a little bit. So this is called, it has a name. Let me see if I wrote it down here. I didn't. Of course I didn't. But these are Swedish made, and it says right on the bottom, Klinsk, K-L-I-N, made in Sweden, X1144. I assume that's the model. I'll start this at, what did I say? $12 storage. I did comp these, so I know I'm giving you a good deal here. So this is all real cloth and a net little hat, wooden hand, little face here. I don't know if that's hand painted. It looks like it's hand painted. With a bowl, a food bowl. That's the front. There's the back. Pick it up. There we go. Oh wait, I have another one that goes. That is also the same. Let me get it out here. Not the same character, but assuming because of the beard, it's the male version. And so choice. $12. Oops. So we'll show him up close. See his face. Oops. And the beard. The little lantern he's carrying. Same thing on the bottom. I actually have the boxes that came in. They were actually sold here in Vermont, albeit made in Sweden. But they're definitely Scandinavic, made in Sweden. And, excuse me, cute, really well made. With the wooden shoes. And looks like handmade clothing. Each wearing mittens, no less. So cute. Okay. No passing on those two. I have one rather unique piece of jewelry. What sort of jewelry I'm going to show next. Grab my board again. This is a hand beaded little bag. It's all seed beads, all done by hand. The artist is a late friend of ours who passed away years ago, many years ago. But there's a tremendous amount of beadwork in this. I'm going to say the overall length is going to be close to 12, yeah, about 12 inches in length for this. There's no fastener. And what it is like a little mini pouch. With the beads hanging down. And what did I say on this? We'll start this at $12. There's a tremendous amount of work in here. This is worth way more than that, really. It is. But we've had this in our possession for many years. It's blue and clear seed beads, fringed purse, hand beaded, actually with a 12-inch drop. And it just amazing amount of detail in this. I suppose if you were on your neck, you could keep your keys in there, or a key in there, or some small personal item, or maybe use it for holding mementos. Whichever you choose. It's inside an item that fits in there is about maybe 1 3/4 inches to about 1 3/4 inches in there. Overall, the thing itself is about 2 inches deep. So, but it is a cute little bag, and the colors are quite brilliant: blue, black, and clear. Seed beads. I call them seed beads. I know there's different names for these little beads, so I may be incorrectly naming it. Anyway, that is that. Okay. How about we'll pass for now on that. Got a hair barrette that is brand new. We'll start this at $5. Let me take this out of the way. Put that in a safe place. So I have it. It's in the bag. Take it out. It is silver tone. There are no markings on it whatsoever, but it's really quite pretty. See if that light will do it justice. So it's got the kind of like moonstone color here and here and here, and then these blue. I'm not sure, they may be just acrylic, but oh, they got a nice sparkle to them, so I really can't say for sure. They do sparkle in the light. Put a hair clip, hair barrette. Here's the thing, you squeeze it, pops open. Look over here, clip it shut. Let me set that down against the white background, see if that works any better. Does that work any better here? A little bit. Really doesn't show the blue as nice as it should. There, that's a little better. Okay. Okay. Check that off. Okay. I have a cute little pair of trinket boxes. Let me pass for now on this. And we'll start these. $8 for the pair. So there's the lid, and you can see it's got little cherubs on the top. I don't know who the Atom is, but must be the manufacturer. If somebody wanted to, if they're crafty enough and have a steady enough hand, you could hand paint these, I suppose. This one, same thing. Clean throughout. In excellent condition. They're about 2 inches across and maybe 3/4 of an inch high. So, yeah, nice little trinket boxes or mementos, or I know boxes this size many years ago were really liked for snuff or something like that, possibly. I suppose you could do that. There's some of them, Jake, you could put your stash in there, I suppose. Not something I would do. But, okay. Getting to the end of my list. I've got a few more items to show. Show the other ray down piece that was in the preview, only because it was there. Let me leave those for a second while I type pass for now. And last, but not least, ray down item is this bread pan. It says gingerbread on the inside. And it does have a sticker on the bottom, but that'll come off. It'll say ray down there on the bottom as usual. And it's what is that, about 9 inches across? Typical, I think that's an average size, about just shy of 5 inches wide. It says gingerbread in the middle. Brand new, never been used. Oh, let's see. That one right down is, I think we'll start that at $12. If there's any interest. Anybody watching this later? Okay. We'll pass for now. And move on to the last item. Got a pair of earrings on silver-plated hooks. And again, I apologize, I don't have a good way to display these, but they're basically tigers on a hook-style earring. Tiger earrings. Silver-plated hooks, just so you know. What to do with it? There it is. $6. If there's any interest in those. So they're petite. They're not, really large. This overall hangs down about 1.25 inches. The loops do. The tigers at the base. There's no markings on either of these that I could find. I believe they're silver tone. So, okay, we'll pass for now. And probably call it a night at this point. And switch cameras here again. Okay. Hey, well, for those that have watched from at the beginning, and those who are watching later, thank you for at least joining and watching. If you could hit that like and subscribe button, that would be wonderful. I would really appreciate that to help get the YouTube algorithm cranked up for us. And I will try and get something out again on my own sometime next week. Like I said, on Monday, I believe I'm scheduled with Flippin' Flamingos on her channel. So, and hers, and I should say their channel, because there's the two of them. There's Renee and Joe. And so we hope that you can tune in there and watch both of us that evening, entertain you with some stuff. And I will maybe bring back some of these items here. I'm not sure what the theme is for that night. Leaving that up to Renee. But I will try and do something either Tuesday or Thursday, maybe later in the week. I have plenty of things I can show people. Again, as I always say, if there's something you're interested in that you are, oh, I collect this or I collect that, or I'm interested in jewelry, I'm interested, whatever. Let me know, and I will do what I can. I have a lot of vintage material and things like old magazines and stuff like that. So I have plenty of dolls and Christmas ornaments, vintage stuff like Hallmark that can go for really good prices for you. So let me know. Again, I am going to call it a night, and thank you for watching. And here we go.